First of all, I want to say rest in peace, Zemar King, only 9 years old, taken out in one of the most horriblest ways. Not just a child, but anybody to lose their life at the hands of the person who supposed to love you the most in life. May your soul rest in peace, and may your spirit find rest. But man, this world is very, very crazy. And this story y'all about to hear about this devil who posed as a mother gonna blow y'all mind. Check this video out, and I'll be back on my comments.
A shocking and disturbing case out of Wayne County. The remains of a boy were found buried in his backyard, and now his mother has been charged in connection to his death. CBS News Detroit's Terrell Bailey has been following this case, but we do want to warn you, some of the details may be difficult to hear.
What was happening behind closed doors is something neighbors in this area are wondering. It's after a mother is charged in the murder of her own son.
If you don't want the child, don't have a child, or give a child to people who wants children. But to hurt a child, you sad. You are real sad.
The news of a child being killed by his mother has many reacting. It all started as a landlord prepared this home on Woodingham Drive for new tenants. That's when they found a foot sticking out of the ground.
The police were notified. They immediately went out to the house on Woodingham. They were shown that grave by the owner of that particular property.
Prosecutors identify the remains as 9-year-old Zemar King, the person allegedly responsible. King's mother, 41-year-old Brandy Catrice Pierce.
She never really came out. Those kids never came out. I have seen her come out with that 3-year-old, the youngest child, but I've never seen this older child. Ever.
Pierce reportedly took off to Georgia in November with her other child, a 3-year-old boy. We've learned she ended up having a run-in with police near Atlanta after someone spotted the toddler alone in the car with no clothes on. All the while, Brookhaven police say Pierce was attempting to sell plasma nearby.
Very rarely you even saw her.
Neighbors back here in Detroit say the family only lived in the home for several weeks before leaving. They say they never saw Zemar outside. It's unclear what school the child attended, but sources say he wasn't enrolled in Detroit public schools.
Whether it be a woman, a man, whatever, we are the ones to protect our children first.
Prosecutors say Zemar's father has since been notified. It's believed the child had been buried since October.
She bound him by tying his hands and feet together and dug a hole in the background of the house on Woodingham.
Now, Pierce is set to be extradited back to Michigan, while we've also learned her second child is with Child Protective Services. In Wayne County, Terrell Bailey, CBS News, Detroit.
Yeah, y'all heard it for yourselves. A real tragedy. You know, Miss Morrison, shout out to Miss Morrison because she hit it on the head. If you don't want babies, don't have them. And if you have them and still don't want them, give them to somebody that wants them. Because, see, these babies don't ask to be here. We bring them here. And we're definitely their first line of defense. This woman, truly evil. She definitely deserves the death penalty. But before the death penalty, she needs to be in prison in one of the worst places imaginable on this earth, where she could really think about the crime that she committed against her own flesh and blood. It's crazy out here. And see, before we could ever have a village or a community, we got to do a lot of cleaning inside of our own houses. Because this boy could have been something great in the world to help heal some of the suffering and pain that exists here. But he was taken out for nothing, for just merely existing. And see, he warned people that his mother wanted to do this to him, and nobody heard his cries. I'm calling on the grandmothers, grandfathers, uncles and aunties out here. If y'all suspect something crazy going on within some of the people that is most closest to you, y'all check on these babies, because time is critical when it comes to life. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this story, man. Rest in peace, young King. And y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is Real TV. And Real TV is to expose, it's here to expose this real world that we living in. But I'm going to talk to you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe.